Hey, what's going on, everybody? Marcus here with MGN Sports, and in this video, guys, we're going to be predicting the NFL Wildcard weekend. We're going to start off with the AFC predictions in this video, guys. Right, real quick before we go ahead and get into it here, if you can go ahead and like this video if you like sporting content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more sporting content like this in the near future. It goes a long ways to help the support and the growth of this channel so I can start doing this content more full-time for you guys. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get right into the NFL Wildcard weekend. We're going to be predicting all the games for the AFC here, you guys. We'll start off with the Saturday games. Obviously, most notably here, we got the Browns and the Texans coming up 4:30 Eastern time. It's going to be a great game, I think. CJ Stroud, rookie of the year, obviously leading that offense this season. DeMeco Ryans probably in for the coach of the year as a rookie head coach, you guys. Just been an outstanding performance all season long from this Texans team, and what a turnaround they've had, finishing their season off at 10-7, you guys. They got a 6-3 home record as well this year, so pretty good at home. Going to be a tough one for the Browns to come in. The only advantage I think the Browns have here is obviously that stout defense, and obviously having the just the veteran calmness of Joe Flacco behind center for you guys is going to be huge for the Browns here. They finished 11-6 on their season. Really, really impressive since Joe Flacco has come in. Little Renaissance Joe, man. He has been outstanding since he came in with Cleveland about mid-season there, you guys. As of right now, the Browns are favored by 2.5 points in this one on the road. They got a 3-5 road record on their season as well, you guys. So not great, but formidable. So they definitely want to be able to take advantage of this young Texans team. But on the same standpoint here, the Texans are going to be coming in hungry and, not scarred by any past traumas, because they haven't been there before. Kind of similar to my Packers, right, you guys? The young team, no one's been there before, so they don't know what to expect. They're just going to be going in and playing with house money right now. Pretty much both teams are kind of like that with the Browns and the Texans here, because no one really thought either of these teams would be in the dance, especially after Deshaun Watson goes down. And obviously the Texans, being in shambles the last couple of seasons and then getting a rookie quarterback, you wouldn't expect them to be at the level that they have been at. But CJ Stroud has been outstanding this season, you guys. He's already a top 10 quarterback without a doubt in this league. So yeah, I'm excited for this one, you guys. I think it's going to be a great game. A couple injuries here. Amari Cooper is questionable for this one. That would be a big-time miss for the Browns if he is not able to go. So hopefully he is ready to rock and roll in this one, but we'll have to see what happens, you guys. I'll give a little final score prediction. I do think the Browns are going to hang on and win this one, you guys. I don't think it's going to be a super high-scoring game, but I think a little bit of Renaissance Joe as well as that good, stout Browns defense is going to be enough to carry the load in this one, and I'm going to take the Browns by a final score of 24-17 in the first AFC matchup, pushing the Browns to the divisional round, you guys. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the Dolphins and the Chiefs at 8 o'clock Eastern time, the night game on Saturday. Tyreek going back to Arrowhead, you guys. This is going to be a freaking exciting game. I'm very, very excited for this one. I'm really hoping the Dolphins take it here. That's going to be my pick in this one. We'll go through that in a little bit. But yeah, to me, this is a 50-50 game. I know a lot of people are saying Kansas City is going to win this one without a doubt, but I really haven't liked what I've seen from Kansas City offensively this year. They haven't really progressed and gotten better. Their wide receivers, a couple guys are questionable to play in this game as well. That would be pretty key players being missing for them. Rashee Rice as well as Kadarius Toney are both questionable in this game. So if those guys are going to be missing, man, that's going to be 2 targets for Patrick Mahomes that are gone. That's just going to put more pressure on Travis Kelce to be able to get open. So Patrick Mahomes has somebody to throw to. So I really think the Dolphins are going to have a chance in this one. Both teams finished 11-6 on their season. As of right now, you guys, KC is favored by 3.5 points in this one. We'll have to see if anything changes there. But yeah, same thing with the Dolphins, you guys. They got some guys questionable. Mostert and Waddle are both questionable in this one. Obviously, if those 2 guys are missing, that's going to be very, very tough to produce a lot of points against this Kansas City defense, who is pretty stout. Obviously, then they'll be able to double team Tyreek, no problem, if Waddle's out, and then Mostert's been an absolute stud in the running back room for them this year. I think he had 19 or 20 touchdowns or something like that on the season. Just incredible numbers from him this year. So it'd be huge to have both of those guys in. They also got their linebacker, Van Ginkel, is going to be out for this one. Xavier Howard, their cornerback, is questionable as well. So they got some injuries there. Obviously, I think they lost one of their D linemen as well with a ACL injury, I think it was, in that final game of the season, you guys. So there's definitely some injuries on both sides for both of these teams here. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. KC did win the earlier matchup, you guys, 21-14 when they went to Germany there earlier in the season. So this one's going to be a lot more exciting. Like I said, Tyreek back in Arrowhead. Can't wait to see what happens there. But yeah, I think this is a huge opportunity for Tua and Mike McDaniels here to prove that they can win against a big-time team. Obviously, they had the one win against the Cowboys this season, just barely squeaked that one out. But this one would put all the haters to rest for sure if they can take down this Kansas City squad. Get a little revenge from the Week 9 matchup there, you guys. We'll have to see what happens here, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Dolphins, man. Maybe I'm crazy. You guys are probably thinking like you're fucking delusional picking this Dolphins team to beat the defending Super Bowl champs and the Kansas City Chiefs, you guys. But I just got a feeling it's not going to be the same old Chiefs as it has been in the past. I think they're going to be exposed a little bit in the playoffs here. And I do think the Dolphins are going to be able to take this one, you guys. I'm going to go 27-21 in the Dolphins. I think Tyreek comes back into Arrowhead and absolutely lights up that Chiefs defense. I think he gets over 100 yards and a touchdown for sure. And I just think Mahomes' magic is going to be running out this season. They're going to have to revamp that wide receiver room if they're going to want to have future success and be able to get back to a Super Bowl next year. So that's my prediction, you guys, 27-21 for the Dolphins in that one. And then we'll go over the final AFC game of the week with the Steelers and the Bills. This is going to be the morning matchup or the 1 Eastern matchup on Sunday, you guys. Steelers are coming in 10-7. I don't think anyone thought the Steelers were going to make the playoffs this year after how abysmal their offense was looking. But they turned it around with Mason Rudolph there at the end of the season, you guys. He had a couple good games to get them into the playoffs there. Bills finished with an 11-6 record since I think they were 6-6 earlier in the season. So a really nice finish to the season for the Bills. They're a dangerous team coming into the playoffs here. I really have no faith that the Steelers are going to get her done in this one, especially with TJ Watt is going to be out now. I believe he has been ruled out of this game with that sprained knee, so he will not be playing in this one. Minka Fitzpatrick as well, I believe, is questionable, so that would be a big-time miss on the back end of the defense for the Steelers as well if he is not able to go in this one. But you do got to be careful if you're the Bills, man. This could be a trap game. The Steelers aren't a pushover. They got a great coach in Mike Tomlin. Their run game has a bit of life now. That O-line's been playing a lot better. Mason Rudolph can, he's not incredible, but he makes sure he manages the game well and he just makes the plays that are necessary at the right times for them. The Bills still got to take them seriously here. They can't be messing around thinking that they got this one in the bag already. They also got Rasul Douglas for the Bills, cornerback that came over from my Green Bay Packers there, you guys. He's questionable in this game. Gabe Davis is also questionable, one of their wide receivers. So those are two pretty big names that could be missing in this one. Let's hope that they aren't. But we'll have to see what happens on that front, you guys. But like I said, man, I think the Bills are going to take this one anyways. They're on a bit of a hot stretch right now. I'll give you a final score prediction. I'm going to say 17-10 for the Bills. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game by any means here. Probably going to be some turnovers in this one. I think the Steelers are going to try and dominate with the run game here, so it's going to limit the possessions that the Bills are going to have. So Josh Allen's definitely got to be careful with the ball. He can't be turning it over a bunch this game. It's got to be very efficient. And I think it's going to be a tight-knit, close game, but I do think the Bills are going to pull ahead, man. Obviously, up in Buffalo, it's going to be some cold weather up there. I'm going to go 17-10 for the Bills, you guys. So that's my predictions in the 3 games here. I got the Browns taking down the Texans 24-17. I got the Dolphins upsetting the Chiefs, you guys, 27-21. And then I got the Bills handling business 17-10 over the Steelers. That pretty well wraps it up for this one, you guys. Would love your guys' opinion in the comments section down below. Who do you think is going to be the winner of these AFC games? Moving on to the divisional round. Would love your guys' opinion on that, like I said, in the comments section down below. But that wraps it up for this one, you guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and this is Marcus with MGN Sports signing off. Peace.